All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Scott Birdall, the CEO of Snowline Gold. And Scott, welcome back. Great to see you again.
Thanks, Steve. Great to see you too.
Yeah, news release out today. Lots of stuff to talk about. First off, you staked more area in the Yukon, about 22% more now than you already have. So give me some thoughts around the reasoning behind this and where exactly is it located as relation to your projects?
Yeah, so most of the bulk of it is, well, it's expanding. All of it is expanding our projects. And most of the staking was done around our Rogue and our Cynthia projects, which are in our flagship district, which also encompasses Einarson and Ursa. It's all in this kind of big geological province there together. And yeah, we really targeted at Rogue. We do have a data footprint covering a huge area outside of our claims. And ultimately, we're kind of padding our discoveries, making it tougher for nuisance stakers to come in there. And in a few places, there are, things that that light up in our database and that, with the discoveries we made last year, this is suddenly a lot more interesting. And so let's make sure that we have that covered too. So strategically, it's really just kind of, we had our foot in the door and we really like what we see in there. So we're just kind of getting a little more through the door as we move forward.
Yeah, so that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be doing anything on there this year, or do you plan to sort of give some thought to that as well?
Yeah, I mean, now that it's part of the project, it kind of will fit into our overall exploration strategy, and going and doing some more follow up on some of those areas. Some of it we've already sort of flagged for mag surveys that we're flying in the early season. So it makes sense just to get that broader picture. But ultimately, no, it doesn't really change the focus we have on the targets that we have. We're excited to get back to our discoveries that we made last year, and we're excited to test some of the targets that are very well protected from our initial property position.
Yeah. Now, obviously, in that you need places for those crews to hang out and stay, and that's the other part of the news release, was that you've started construction on a new camp, right?
Yeah, exactly. We've been busy, and our operation managers, Steve Reynolds, has done a great job of basically getting us out way ahead of the gate. We have a lot of snow up here in the Yukon still, but nonetheless, we've been able to clear out a campsite, clear out an airstrip, and work on expanding that for safe use. And it really brings down our costs on a sort of per pound level. Bringing things into camp reduces the total number of flights. So yeah, we're happy. And it's the nice thing is this airstrip is centrally located between both discoveries we made last year, as well as our Ursa project. So it's really a nice central hub to this, the smokes out to various projects. So that'll really make it a lot more efficient out there.
And also, Scott, how important is that? It's a 45-person camp, we should say, and it's also permitted for the next 5 field seasons. So that sort of everything else is now good for the next 5 years. How exciting is that?
That's great. And, that's a huge load off our shoulders, as we've been very busy throughout the winter on a lot of different things, including getting permits sorted out and that sort of a thing. And so to have that in place and to now have that camp, and, this year we've had this busy May getting things ready, getting things out there, next year it'll be turnkey and cheap. And so, yeah, that's great to have that certainty going forward.
All right, we'll leave it there. Scott, congratulations. Good to see you again.
All right. Thanks a lot. You too, Steve.
All right, Scott Birdall, the CEO of Snowline Gold.